Wow. Wow. Hello. Oh, right. That is special. Okay, so hello, and welcome. Hello. Okay, I'm going to have a quick stream. Absolutely phenomenal how broken this stuff is. Okay, so welcome to the stream. Let's get going. I'm very fed up. So the PS5 has changed a load of options to mute voice chat, and those options are very difficult to find. And I actually had to look up the options online, and wow, well, here we are. Right, so what I'm going to do is jump into Brands Hatch. And you should now be able to hear me, which you couldn't before, because obviously it defaults to mute and it hides the unmute button, even though it says in every other menu that the mic is broadcasting, but in one tiny menu it says it isn't broadcasting. So anyway, that's a user interface issue, a UX issue. I don't care. Let's get streaming. You should be able to hear me. Let's go. Welcome to Brands Hatch. Welcome to GT7. Welcome to the Game Shed. Here I am. Here's my dulcet tones. Here's me very upset, very frustrated with the outcomes of today. I've been trying to stream all day, and one technical issue after another has basically halted me from doing what I want to do. I'm going to try and have a nice clean race here. I don't want to bump into anyone. I don't want to bash anyone. I don't want elbows out. I'm 4 seconds off lead. I'm going to try taking that lead as cleanly as possible. Playing arcade mode. Because the GT7 servers are down, and this is an online only game, so naturally I can't access my single player campaign stuff, because, you know, why would I want that? As you can tell, I'm being very bitter and pissy and whiny at the moment because I've just had such a bad experience today. I still love this game, so don't worry about it. Being very cautious around these turns, just because I've shouted that I do actually want to have a clean race. I could just go careering with kind of suicide. No contact so far. Let's try for the slipstream. Hairiest turn in the game, or one of. Made a bit of contact there. The Evo X kind of swerving everywhere, so start up the inside, under braking. Still had at least 2 wheels on the circuit there, so it's all good. 6 seconds off the lead now, so just being stuck behind that Evo. Whoa, hello. Evo X for a while has really impeded me. Should still be able to get my my lead back. How do you like GT7 so far? It looks really good. Hey DJ, how you doing, dude? I love it, mate. Absolutely love it. I'm 30 or so hours into the campaign. I would show you, but I can't because the servers are down. I am using not a steering wheel. I have got a Logitech G29. Is it G29? I haven't used it for so long. It's in my garage. Force feedback, really nice hand-stitched leather steering wheel and pedals and such in my garage, but I'm actually using the original DualSense controller, the white one, because it's got smaller springs in it, as you've probably seen from all over the internet. The smaller springs actually make the triggers a bit easier to push. Anyway, so that's kind of, it's just a personal preference. I prefer the looser springs. I have done since I bought the black controller. I noticed very early doors that the triggers were a lot stiffer, so I reverted back to my white one. Anyway, I digress. GT7 is phenomenal. There's so much content in there. It really does teach you how to be better at racing games. It teaches you the history of cars, the history of some manufacturers. It's just phenomenal. It looks great. It handles brilliant. It really has a nuanced handling. Not similar to an arcade racer. Nothing like a sim racer like Assetto Corsa or anything. Nothing near as tricky as the likes of Project Cars 2. It's very accessible. It's got some fun modes in there, like the music rally for people who maybe aren't as much into the sim realism stuff. Maybe they want just a fun steam blowing sesh. I just realised I'm on my last lap and I'm not really pushing. And as soon as I push, I go off, of course. But the one thing that does wind me up a little bit is the fact that it is always online, and I never really thought that would wind me up until today. And I didn't realise my career was all in the online mode. So because they've taken the servers offline for maintenance, I can't access my career mode, which is, it's a bit silly. It's a little bit silly. So if you have a look here, if I back out, if I go exit and exit again, you'll see, if I exit again, you'll see that everything is locked because of server maintenance. And I get it, I do get it, but unfortunately the server was meant to come live at 9 AM this morning, and it's now like 2:20 PM. And like all that progression, and also everything's super slow because the servers are offline. You're going to see this load screen for time now, but like I can't access any of my purchased cars, any of my purchased body kits, liveries that I've made. I just can't access anything. Like I've got used to certain cars. I've got a wicked array of BMW M3s that I love to use. Can't access them at the moment, so I've just got to use the stock cars that are given to me in this kind of arcade mode. But you know, it is what it is. Away from that, there's so much content here when the servers are up. So much content, and it's super fun. The history elements is super exciting. Yeah, it's wonderful, except when the servers are down, like right now. As you can see, the game is struggling, and this is the first time since launch that I've ever had this issue. So what's that, like 3 weeks? Yeah, I think what day is today? Today is Thursday. So yeah, 3 weeks today I've had this game. I got it the day before launch, and I've never had this issue. So yeah, potentially some big fixes coming. Not entirely sure. We'll check the notes in a minute when it does load up. What more to say about the game, really? The driving challenges sections to get your different licenses are really quite something, and they're really challenging. They're really difficult. If you're kind of interested in leaderboards and whatnot, it pits you against all of your PlayStation friends. So you could just get your licenses, or you could try to top the leaderboards. That's kind of I have on some tried to top them. On others, I just get so frustrated with the challenge that I do the thing and that's it. If you just joined the stream, you will notice there is no game happening at the moment. That's because the servers are down, the GT logo, we have the load wheel spinning, and that's just to get back to the home menu because the servers are down. Here it is, look. So it says server maintenance, so let's read that. And look, it says 9 AM GMT. It's meant to be down for 3 hours, but it's now 20 past 2. It says, please note, during this time, arcade race within world circuits and music rally. Yeah, didn't it take a while? Jesus. Other online services will not be available. So I literally cannot access my content. I can do music rally, which is fun, I guess, or I can just do standard races. But let's go to world map. So all of these, this is my career stuff. This is all grayed out. Okay, I can't access any of it because it's an online only game. I can't even access my photos. But I have this world circuits thing. Let's load it up and let's just get racing. Let's go. I don't know all of these circuits. This looks fun. Go for an afternoon race. And let's drive a Tangerine Ford Focus ST. Oh no, beginner, behave yourself. There we go. It looks stunning. The game looks stunning. It handles amazingly. The dual sense, kind of the rumbles and whatnot is brilliant. The feel of the triggers is really nice as well. It's just the perfect racing game, really. I've got so much love for it. I did purchase some promo posters, some store posters of the game to frame and hang in my games room, which is in the process of being designed at the moment, with a view to build it this year. Am I on Yeah, this is on PS5. I'm only streaming in 720 30 frames per second because they are doing engineering work on my internet at the moment, and I've got absolutely dog toilet internets. Round and round and round. Yeah, if you're interested to see how this looks on a PS4, I have actually recorded some footage on this channel. One of the last videos I uploaded was just me pissing around on rally mode, and I did a video for a friend of mine just on music rally, showing him what settings I use to achieve a score of 530 on the Tokyo Expressway, and I actually recorded that on my PlayStation Pro because it's hooked up to my PC, so I wanted to do some editing on it. So yeah, have a look at that video and you can see the difference between that and this, or a PS5. And I must say they've optimised the PS4 version really nicely, but obviously with this you get your ray tracing in your replay modes and stuff like that. Well worth a purchase. Well worth a purchase. I've considered. I'll read that message in a minute. Let me just go and steal my first place. I've considered the PS5 just for this. Well, it's no bad thing. No bad thing. Remember, there are a heap of incredible PS5 games out there as well. If you can get your hands on one, just not just first-party games, but also third-party. But yeah, you've got the likes of Horizon, You've got Ratchet and Clank, Spider-Man, and Miles Morales. You've got that kind of midway fidelity performance mode as well, where you get 60 frames per second, plus really nice resolution, or 4K resolution with 60 frames. Like, there's some genius bits and pieces. I find myself on my PS5 gravitating towards playing Call of Duty Vanguard all the time, but since this has come out, I am maining this just because I love my racing games. I have pumped a lot of time into Grid Legends as well. Switch up the camera. Gosh, there's the race win. There you go. Well worth a purchase. So that was just a little test. I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do one more race. I'm gonna bugger off. Replays on this are stunning as well. Look at that little cheeky. Capturing thumbnails, look at that. And that's for if you want to save down replays and stuff. It's got heaps of options in here. When the servers are up. You just got basic for the time being. Is there like a story mode, or what's the campaign like? So, right, let me guide you through the campaign as I do this last race. I will pick. I quite like. I could do Tokyo Expressway. I don't think that looks visually stunning, so I'm going to go for this I can't pronounce it. I'm going to go for a daytime, and I love that Focus, that was fun. But we're going to go with Subaru is a bit of a beast. I'm going to try this Alpine. So campaign is a little bit different. Like, you start out and you get mini missions given to you by a restaurateur, oddly, because, you know, why not? And it's stuff like, I want you to go and race some, let's say, rally cars, and if you win 3 races, we'll give you 3 rally cars. So the geezer will give you a Subaru, a Ford Focus RS, and a Mitsubishi Evo, and then it will play you a video about the history of rally. Then he wants you to go and do some. Oh, hello. He was getting a bit squirrely there. Didn't like that. It would give you like the history of BMW M3, the BMW motorsport arm, and the geezer will say, go and do these 3 particular races, and you'll win 3 BMW M3s from the ages. So kind of it gets you used to loads and loads and loads of different vehicles, and then gives you these vehicles. Additionally, there are championships, and it will give you prerequisites for entering those championships. Like, it will say to you, you need to have a front-wheel drive Japanese road car, or a 4-wheel drive American race car, and then it will say it needs to be a minimum of 600 pp, and pp is the kind of XP levels, overall points assigned in GT to a vehicle. So you have to, maybe you don't have a car to enter. Oh shit. Maybe you don't have a car that's, bloody hell, gonna be okay to enter that tournament. Let's say you have a car that's front wheel drive, but it's not Japanese, so you have to go and buy that car, but you might not have the money, so you have to enter loads of other little tournaments or loads of other little races to earn the money to then go to the garage to then buy that car. But then when you buy that car might not be it might not have enough PP, the in-game XP kind of thing, to still enable you to enter that tournament. So then you need to go to the body workshop and you need to kit it out with a new body kit, you know, new roll cage, new tyres like some sport softs, or a new exhaust, or new internal racing computer. So there's a hell of a lot to it. But then aside from that, you also have to earn your licenses. So you might not be able to enter a tournament because you only have a B license, a B category license. So you need to go away and show the GT authorities, as it were. You have to go and achieve your A license, which might be kind of 10 mini tests where you have to do kind of half a given circuit within a certain time, and these times to get gold, silver and bronze are like really difficult. So you have to just try again and again and again to get that gold. There was one which was do a hairpin on a certain circuit, and I spent 2.5 hours doing the very same hairpin just to get that gold medal. But I eventually got it, and I was able to partake in the championship. Those tests will get you ready for big championship races and stuff, and online racing, and they're really, really helpful actually. So yeah, there's a hell of a lot of content there. The career mode talks you through sort of doing liveries, or how to drift, tons of stuff really. I'm just gonna whack it on cockpit for the or driver cam for the last couple of corners. Should have about 20 seconds to go before I finish this race. There's a big right-hander at the bottom of this nasty hill. Got a 5.6 second lead. And there we have it. And that is the... oh no, I've still got another lap. Usually on this circuit I don't get to take first place until lap 3. So I'm wondering if this Alpine is something a little bit special, or if the game is still defaulted to easy. Don't know. Nor do I particularly care. Yeah, hopefully they fix the servers at some point today, and I can continue with my my career, unlocking more cars. I think so far I've got 60 or so cars unlocked in my garage. I think there's 300 and something at the moment that you can unlock. Round we go. Lovely, 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 lovely. One more. Lovely banked turn there. Oh, he's gone round it a bit sideways. Got about 40 seconds until the end of this. These tracks look good. Yeah, I don't even think I've got them all unlocked yet, in all honesty. I've unlocked quite a lot of them. Yeah, yes, the detail is incredible, honestly. Like, I own probably every single racing game of the last 5 years, and I've got to say, the detail in this, like the background and whatnot, it's just... when you're playing it, you don't really pick up on it, but when in a replay or whatever, especially like because replays have the ray tracing and the shadows and the light and such. It's really, really noticeable just how much detail's in there. And pow, there's the race win. There you go. Right, so let's see what you're saying. Those licenses were horrible in the previous games. Yeah, so the licenses are equally horrible now still. I think I've done 2 or 3 of them, and it's just like, oh god, I don't really want to do another one, so I haven't yet. I also haven't played this for the last few days, just because I've been feeling a bit sick. But look at that. I've still got to give it though. Forza Motorsport 7 does look stunning as well. But yeah, this is on console, so I play Forza 7 on my PC. But look, if you enjoy racing games, you will not be disappointed with this at all. It's super fast, super fun. It's got everything. It really does have everything. To be fair, I'm not really a fan of the soundtrack. I think that's probably the weakest area of this game. The soundtrack is a bit poo. But overall, the textures, the lighting, the handling, yeah, just simply stunning. Quite clean racing. Right, well, I'm going to end it there. Thank you very much for watching. Just a quick one today because I've got to go have some fun with my little girl. But I hope you all have a nice afternoon, and I'll knock up some more content soon. Hopefully get another stream very, very soon. So take it easy, and I'll see you next time.